Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Tarot Tuesday, Tarot. Grab your decks, everybody. We are gonna pull some tarot cards today, and we're gonna do a new month spread because tomorrow is the 1st of December. And even if you're listening to this in the future and you just feel like a new start, I feel like this would be a good spread. So I've a month ahead spread. I mean, yeah, I'm doing it because tomorrow is December 1st, 2021. But you could start a new month any day of the damn week, and you can always look ahead to the next 30 days, even if you're in the middle of a month. So give yourself permission to do this spread if you've found it at any point in the future. So I'm going to be using the Herb Crafters Tarot because I'm monogamous and I use it every week. And the spread that we're going to be doing today is a 5-card spread. So grab your deck. I'm just literally getting mine out because I looked at the clock and I was like, oh yeah, we can do this for sure. This is from Instagram account. I don't even know how to say this. Horrible 0532. Horrible, like horrible, but it's spelled HARIBOL 0532. So anyways, I'm just looking at a screenshot right now because I use my phone for everything now. I'm down to using one device for recording, and so I have to be creative how I can multitask here. So I don't know who this is exactly. Maybe I'll look on one of my breaks, but it says tarot can help you know your ... So that's all I'm seeing right now. Maybe a little bit later I'll find out who this person is. But I loved it because the background for the spread, the digital picture, has roses, pink roses. And I don't know about you, but I just could totally use some pink roses. Absolutely. So it's a 5-card spread. Let me give you a heads up so you can test out the waters to see if you want to hang out with me today. And Cinnamon. And if you listened to Cinnamon yesterday and you felt my vibe yesterday, you should feel in this now moment how I've shifted my vibe already. That's what I was talking about yesterday, how when I hang out with Herb Oracle on the progressive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 work week here, which by the way, no one else decided to donate yesterday, even though I've asked for a second time. Just literally, I woke up today in a frenzy because I'm still not employed and I'm starting to get a little freaked out about that. But my point is, when I take the time to do my podcasts in 5 days, I give myself the chance to shift my energy. So I am definitely, hopefully, moving into a better space. I feel better today. Thank you for letting me vent and dump all that shit on you. I needed to get it out. I do. I do. I needed to get it out. And Cinnamon is helping me expose what I need to expose in my life, and then comfort me and feel good and warm me up. And as I shuffle these, we'll do the affirmations real quick, but even quicker than that, I want to tell you the 5 questions that we're going to be addressing right after our affirmations. We're going to pull 5 cards. 1, what is the challenge for this fucking month? It doesn't say that. I said that. 2, positive energies I can embrace. 3, negative energies I need to negotiate. 4, what do I need to make time for? And 5, what opportunity should I seize this month? So I'm hoping December comes busting ass, rolling in like knock knock. with the opportunities, because I am ready. Affirm. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. This affirmation minute is brought to you from our sweet herb of the week, cinnamon. I feel safe, warm, and loved. I acknowledge my inner fires and use my strength to direct my destiny. I take a stand for my whole authentic self. I am full of inspiration and sexual creativity. It is with my intent that I create abundance. I supercharge my energy. My power rekindles the magic in my life. I feel safe, warm, and loved. I acknowledge my inner fires and use my strength to direct my destiny. I take a stand for my whole authentic self. I am full of inspiration and sexual creativity. It is with my intent that I create abundance. I supercharge my energy. My power rekindles the magic in my life. And so it is. Yeah, I'm really digging those affirmations for sure. Also want to tell you that there's a song in my head that I've listened to twice this morning because I really love this song. It's called Don't Make Me a Memory. So if you want to look that up, I think it's by Donna Tella. Don't Make Me a Memory. And there's this really cool music video of these two robots. So you'll know you've found it on YouTube if you look it up and see the two robots. And I love the song, Don't Make Me a Memory. All right. Ready? Yeah, I kind of have to be somewhat quickish because I know you've heard this before, but my mom's coming over to get her hair done. Story of my life. Okay, here we go. So, what is the challenge for this month? Oh my God, you mean December is going to come with challenges? You mean the next 30 days there will be more challenges? Haven't I had enough? Yep, I guess apparently as long as we're incarnated on the earth plane, there's always going to be challenges. Apparently we want them. And they help us grow. So, good for us. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? I can't shuffle this anymore. I'm feeling hyper. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just excited to move more energy. And then after I hang out with my mom, I'm going to take pictures of my Quithmith cloth napkins that I'm selling on Etsy. Would you listen to my podcast if I still had the speech impediment that I did as a child? Would you listen to Thady? Christmas cloth napkins. I had Christmas fabric, so I figured I might as well, since it's actually like I'm going to be able to list them in time for people to get them and use for the holiday season. And then after that, I'm never making Christmas cloth napkins again, ever. Okay, here we go. I guess I want to shuffle it one more time. Are you feeling the new energy for the new month? Whew, what is the challenge for this month? Okay, so don't get excited yet. We're going to ask the deck. What is the challenge for this month? What is the challenge for this month? It's coming off the bottom, like it almost bent in half. Are you guys ready? Oh, and it's 1, 2, 3 at the top and then 4, 5 at the bottom. I don't even know if I'm going to take pictures of cards anymore and put them on Instagram because at Herb Oracle is fucking dead. And it feels like it's a waste of my time. And I'm already like 5 episodes behind. And I feel just like canceling everything. So I don't know if I'll even take pictures anymore. I just don't care. All right. So the first card though, what is the challenge for this month? Do I just love to pull this card every time? It's the Madre of Earth, Chrysote Bush. Should I just pull this card like all the time for the first card, or Like, how many more times do I have to get this chrysote bush? It's not even a plant that grows in Pennsylvania, but yet I get it all the time. And the challenge for this month is being a guardian of the wild places, building circles of women, and sharing the medicine. Why? Because I don't want to connect with any other human being ever again. Is that why? I mean, even my favorite human beings, I barely want in my life anymore. Oh my God. So the challenge, so this is a beautiful card. The chrysote bush has these pretty yellow flowers, and she's holding this bowl of the flowers up to the light as she's standing by one of the bushes, and all you see is her arms, forearms, and hand, and these beautiful rock formations. She's in the Sonoran Desert. She's got this scrub plants. She's deep in the canyon. There's a large dancing rock before her. Like, I don't relate with this scenery whatsoever. Before collecting medicine, she makes an offering to the land. She raises a clay bowl full of chrysote flowers to the sun and sings a song of gratitude. So what is the challenge for this month? Remembering that I'm Herbal Marie, remembering that I work for the earth, feeling grateful. Is that going to be the challenge? Like, that doesn't surprise me if that's the message, because I'm like, yeah. Like, I really just want to get a job and make money this month. And sit around, look at plants. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I need to pay my bills, So the challenge is going to, I guess, the Madre of Earth provides for herself and her community. So it is going to be a real challenge this year to think about being unconditionally wholesome and giving and positive and yay, like, let's talk about plants. Like, it's hard to be my old self now. Everyone keeps on saying you're different. You bet your ass I am. Like, not maybe you, but I feel like I've been thrown into the 3D world without like a life jacket, and like, when you get hardened over the course of a year to the point where, like, it becomes hard, it becomes difficult, it becomes a challenge to be light. So here she's holding this bowl up to the light, like, it's there. Now behind this big canyon, yeah, it is dark and cold and there's no sunlight, and it's like, which one are you going to repeatedly choose in every now moment? Like, do I want to get colder and harder and more separate and alone, or do I want to keep growing towards the light, offering towards the light, connecting towards the light, providing light for myself and my community? It's going to be a challenge. Are you up for it? Because, like, the tendency might not be there to support you. It's going to be hard. And so that's like your biggest challenge of the month, is choosing to keep sharing the medicine, building circles of women, and being a guardian of the wild places, even though life is literally not set up to be conducive to do that at that point. So like the chrysote bush, this Madre of Earth creates many remedies. She honors the land as she gathers medicine. She is in good health and inspires others to the same with her grounded daily rituals. So life might not be easy to do this anymore, but can you still try to do it anyways? She knows that the chrysote bush thrives in depleted soil where other plants cannot. She too is considered a survivor because of her ability to grow strong. So if life doesn't kill me, then I will actually be a stronger person because of this. If I can literally swim around in the 3D world trying to make it all ends meet and make it all happen, and still be the Madre of Earth, then I am a fucking winner. I'm a motherfucking star, right? As a true guardian of the place, she learns from chrysote, the mother of all plants. So I should really probably get to know this plant, since it has certainly made itself known to me. Like, I shuffled my deck for days before I pull a new card, and I still always pull this card. This plant teaches how to enhance the lives of generation beyond her lifetime. So if you're listening to this podcast in 100 years from now, because somehow the internet's still up, like, good job, Sadie Marie Cherico. You've planted seeds. And you know, sometimes when I'm feeling unappreciated, I think it was Van Gogh who literally wasn't famous until after he died. Like, he literally died feeling like nobody gave a fuck about his art, and now everybody loves him. I think it was him. Don't quote me on that, but one of those major artists, a couple of them actually, sold no paintings in their life, got no recognition. I think he was just the one who felt like no recognition. It was another one who literally did not sell one painting until after they were dead. So hooray for the death of me someday, if it helps spread love and light, and feeds my grandchildren, if I have any grandchildren. So she steadily supports her people as well as the animals and plants of the region. Embrace your quiet nature. It is the foundation of grace. So what's going to be a challenge? Maybe embracing my quiet nature. Could turn into an even bigger fucking bitch this month. But if I can literally just not let life ruin me, I will be stronger. So, but apparently that's going to be the challenge for this month. Sharing the medicine. Make Coyote salve and give it away to everyone. Yeah, I'll fucking do that. I'll just, buy some jars with the money that I should be putting on the mortgage. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Protect wild spaces. Make an offering to the land in the form of a mandala. Surely I'll have time to do that. And empower future generations. Lead a medicine walk in your community. Yeah, like my community is interested in that. Maybe not. But you know what's really difficult about that? I used to have a fucking yard where I had put plants in for over a decade, and I could do a medicine walk. Literally, so easy. And then, I got booted out of that house by a narcissist, and now I live in town, and I don't have any herbs in my yard except for the ones that I have toted in buckets and have tried to salvage. And who's up for it? Oh my god, this card is pulling out all the nasties in me. Well, it's good to know what the challenge for the month is gonna be. Dang, all right, what did you get? As I'm sitting here thinking about, how I am really resentful that I've entertained thousands upon thousands of people, and I don't feel like the universe has given me back for that. And part of me just wants to do it because I want to promote plants and help people and be a good person. But then the other part of me lives in the realm where money is really important. And I almost feel like I'm going to probably end up deleting all my podcasts, except for maybe only leave them on YouTube, because at least I can put ads on them there and make some pocket change. Like, I keep putting that out to spirit. Like, is that what I'm supposed to do? Like, go back to the Herbal Marie and take it offline? It's on 11 platforms, but I literally could give a shit at this point and just upload them to YouTube and then delete them to this is the stuff that flows through my head. Like, what the hell is with my money block and my support block, and the fact that on every level people love to just use my energy and not give anything back? It's a good question. But that's not one of our cards today. The next card is Positive Energies I Can Embrace. Okay, well, it's a good question to follow what your challenge is. Like, if your deck showed you what your challenge is going to be, now here, the positive energies I can embrace is the Hanged one. So a rope around my neck. No, this is different. This is burdock. This is energies I can embrace. It's number 12, the Hanged Ones. I love this card. It has wooden runes that are made from burdock root. Like they went to the grocery store and got some gobo and sliced it and dehydrated it and then took their wood burner and put on the rune symbols. So there's a little pouch with runes coming out. There's a tea light candle. There's a big old burdock taproot. There is a big burdock leaf, and then on top of the leaf is some burdock root tea. So what's cool about burdock is the leaf is one of the most bitter things ever, but the root is sweet. And if you've not ever had burdock root tea, oh my gosh, you're cheating yourself out of a delicious tea. So positive energies I can embrace is burdock root. It's the Hanged One. And get this, we're just going to twist our brains right now. So positive energies I can embrace. Burdock says, embrace a foe as a friend. So make your enemy a friend. Make your negativity positive. Tap into nourishment found in the depths. Let go of control. Lasting change takes time. So to me, this is a message of surrender. Positive energies I can embrace. I don't have any control over this shit, and I give up and I give it over to the universe. And all my people that do me wrong, thank you for the motivation. Thank you for the motivation. Like, why don't I quit and throw in the towel? Because I have too many people to prove wrong. And I still have myself to prove right? Let go of control. I don't know how to fix this fucking mess, so I give it to God. I give it to my guides. I give it to my higher self. I give it to the Holy Spirit. I give it to the universe. See what you can do with it. I just can't anymore. I just won't. So challenge presents an opportunity for growth. So, yep. It is definitely challenging. It's a challenging time of year, too, for everybody, you know? And then life on top of it just adds to it. But the positive energies that we can embrace is challenge presents an opportunity for growth. And I often say that to my narc. Thank you for motivating me. Thank you. Thank you for motivating me for growth. Though burdock is a tenacious weed, it can also be a valuable plant. The presence of burdock may indicate where the land is lacking nutrients. So using the large leaves as mulch can bring nourishment to the surface. When the leaves break down, the soil will improve and burdock will no longer have the conditions to thrive. There is a ton of burdock in my yard because the yard, nobody lived in this house for a couple years, and the yard was neglected and what have you. And burdock was like, well, when in Rome. So positive energies I can embrace. Flip the script on a difficult situation. See the problem as the solution. Burdock is also a valuable ally for the liver, as it helps clear and release toxins. Also, personally, all that anger and resentment, that's in my liver. I have not had one alcoholic drink, like really this whole year, except for a little wine at Thanksgiving. And that doesn't count, even though it did count because it gave me a headache that night real bad and the next day. But just because I'm not poisoning my liver physically, I have totally poisoned it energetically this year. Just being angry and furious and resentful and bitter. And burdock's like, yeah, let's clear that. Let's release the toxins. But healing the land or the body requires a long-term commitment. Yeah, it's called 2022. So we're going to surrender to the process. We're going to get a little early start here, a month early. We're not going to wait till the 1st of January to start doing this. We're going to surrender to the process now. We're going to commit to being nicer to ourselves and our body and understand that deep change takes time. So, positive energies I can embrace. You got a frog in your throat, Sadie? Enjoy a slow cup of burdock tea, and as you sip, silently release all that is keeping you stuck. So I did ask what's keeping me stuck, and I don't actually know for sure, but I know that burdock tea could be the positive energy that helps me. Tapping into the wisdom from the depths. We could craft some burdock runes finally for divination. I literally have not seen any gobo at the store, and I forgot to look last time I was in Du Bois, and it's too damn cold to dig up a root now. The ground's frozen, but I do have wooden little discs that I bought at one point, and I could just do that as a craft this month. I should do that. I got all this time on my hands. I should do that. So positive energies I can embrace is inviting burdock to shift my perspective. So I could sit with it in the wild, I could harvest it, I could cook with it, I could make runes with it, and I could definitely let it help me embrace a foe as a friend by thanking that motherfucker for motivation and allowing myself to tap into the nourishment found in the depths. Positive energies I can embrace, letting go of control and just accepting the fact that lasting change takes time. So get moving, let go, and then I guess be patient. Okay, now we're moving on to our third card, which you're going to pull a card saying negative energies I need to negotiate. But I just kind of have to say that, like, they've all been, even the positive card kind of felt negative to me. Sorta. But I guess if that's where you are, that's where you are. So, yeah, because it was like positive energies I can embrace. And then burdock's like, ha 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 ha, embrace your foe as a friend. What an asshole. You heard me, burdock root. All right, here we go. Negative energies I need to negotiate. All right, this one fell on the floor. It's yucca. My cards do have a sense of humor today, don't they? All right, so negative energies I need to negotiate. All these yuck ones, all these yucky energies I need to negotiate here. Like, oh my God, is this really the person I'm becoming? I hate her. I hate her so much. I don't like her. I don't like me right now. I really don't. I haven't liked me maybe in a long time. I don't even know if I've liked myself this year yet. Ugh. Have I ever liked myself? All right, let's see what the Adelita of Earth says. Put a new spin on an old tradition. So this old tradition of hating yourself, perhaps we need to negotiate that. Ground your spirituality in practical ways. To honor your ancestors, honor the land. So yeah, I would say the negative energies I need to negotiate is the old belief systems, the old habits, the old self-hate, the old projection of my self-hate onto others. I literally must hate myself so much because, like, yesterday I was like, I hate you. I fucking hate you. Yeah, that's how bad it is. So a young woman finds herself in the desert in winter. So I've got like I'm looking at two desert cards, the Madre of Earth and Adelita of Earth, on either side of the hanged one, burdock root, that thrives in basically ground that doesn't have nutrients. So that's what I mean. Like, so far I'm like, oh, is this where the energy is? It's rough. It's fucking rough is where it's at. The voices of her elders urge her to ground herself by creating beauty with her hands. And I think that's what I've been guided to do because I've been sewing. I probably won't sell anything on Etsy because I've really never, and it's like part of me gets the fact that, like, it don't even matter. You have to put your hands to work right now. You have to make beautiful things, even if it's just for the sake of making them. So that's what she's doing right now. She seeks out long green reed-like plants, a yucca plant, and discovers the glorious yucca. She creates a bridge between her ancestors and the ancestors of the desert by weaving a Brigid's cross, a sacred symbol of her Celtic heritage. So that's what she's doing with these yucca leaves. She's building these cool little Brigid's crosses. So, negative energies, I need to negotiate. The Adelita of Earth is driven by the power of place. She explores new ways to embody old traditions using what is locally available to her without depleting resources. So these cloth napkins, that I don't have to go buy fabric, because over the years people have, I want to say, gifted me fabric, but actually they just gave me all the old ugly shit they didn't want. And so I'm just trying to make something out of it. But it's like, you know what? That's what you do without depleting your resources and going out and buying fabric, which is not cheap. Like, anyone who's like, oh, I can't believe you're selling those for $20. You can't even buy 2 yards of fabric for less than $30. Like, if you want it to be pretty, like sometimes you just got to use what you have on hand, you know? She knows yucca is used for weaving baskets, ropes, and shoes. With the spirit of her foremothers behind her, she vows to respect the people and medicine of her home. She explores nature's bounty and creates practical but intuitive connections with the land. So negative energies I need to negotiate. I don't know. It's like kind of goes hand in hand with the Madre of Earth saying, yeah, it's really not easy right now to be creative or to honor the land because you're mad at your incarnation, but, you know, do your best. Do your best. She is committed to an earth-honoring spiritual path wherever she finds herself. Do your best. She is in the service of nature without ego. There's my answer. Negative energies I need to negotiate. My ego's demands. But my ego is freaking out because it knows that, like, it's not made any money. It's just been using up saved money, and it's really not going to be there much longer. And so my ego's freaking the fuck out. Like, how do I still be in service of nature when I have this raging JB losing her goddamn mind? Like, how do I do that without actually getting high? You know? She is realistic and hardworking. So that's where I guess I gotta do. Just keep on working, keep on making, but yet keep on being realistic and hardworking, yet keep on honoring the land and teaching the power of place as I learn it myself, honoring the ancient ones, and just, you know, like she's using the plants, me basically doing what I can do with what I have. And the negative energies I need to negotiate is this old things that I've done for a long time with my ego that, even though it might help me survive in the world, it's certainly not making me happy. So it's a good time to renegotiate this negative energy. All right, Tarot Tuesday, Tarot. How fast can we talk and pull cards and run through messages that we don't really want to hear? Pretty quick. Okay, we're on our 4th card, and number 4 says, what do I need to make time for? Can I just answer it right now? And it's meditation. Like, I bet you $5 that's what it is. I don't know. What else? More working out. More drinking water. More eating food. I don't know. Whoa. All right, the whole deck was like more of everything. All right, let's see here. All right, so shuffle up another card for yourself. What do I need to make time for? My ego says getting a damn job and earning an income. All right, Number 4 is catnip. And it actually is reversed, so I'm just going to leave it reversed. Not that it matters. Because I don't think I'm taking pictures anymore and putting them on Instagram. I just hate everything. I don't want to do anything. I just don't. Eha of air, catnip, says, I guess, right off the bat, to relax and take a nap. It's kind of cool looking upside down. Like, the cat is pretty camouflaged in it when it's right side up, but you literally cannot see it when it's upside down. And the arms, you kind of don't know what's going on in the picture. Like, it's like a hanging basket. It looks like a hanging basket on a porch when it's upside down. So, Eha of air says, return to beginner's mind. First thought, best thought, make mischief with a sleeping cat. I'm not getting a cat. I'm not. I don't like cats. I don't. Sorry to offend all my cat lovers, but I have never liked cats. And I don't want a cat, and I fucking hate the way they smell. And their litter boxes smell. And I'm just letting the universe know that it better not put a fucking abandoned kitten on my path as I'm walking in the snow, because I don't want a cat, but I would still bring the cat home and probably fall in love with it because it's a baby. All right. The sky is clear and blue on a bright spring day. So what do I need to make time for? Sage, lemon balm, catnip, and California poppy fill a small garden. A cat slumbers, barely noticeable in the catnip. The soft, pungent herb curves around the cat's head like a wild green mane. A girl plucks a sprig of catnip in her right hand and gleefully reaches toward the sleeping animal. So she's going to make mischief with a sleeping cat. The Eha of air invites everything to be her teacher. Ooh, so what do I need to make time for? Well, I am reading the Book of Mastery by Paul Selig, and it's really like focusing right now how like we give permission to our lives to be our teachers. Like, we are being taught with everything in our life. So that's why the burdock, it was that blasted burdock that was like, make your foe your friend. See this mother trucker as the best teacher that you've had in a really long time, you know, and everything that's coming through your life is teaching you. Everything is your teacher. So the Eha of air observes the cat and playfully follows her in the catnip. Like this herb that grows wild through the garden, she lets the world around her inform the direction she takes. She approaches learning with the innocence of a child. And you know, that is kind of like, I do feel myself like having the most relief in my life, like when I'm just doing my Course in Miracles lessons like a student, when I'm reading oracle cards like I'm hearing them for the first time. Like, that is what I do want to make more time for. Like, instead of sitting around being like, I can't believe nobody's hired me yet, which is what my mind wants to do. Well, then pick up a book and use this day as something that's not going to go to waste. Make time to learn something new. Approach learning with the innocence of a child. Revisit a well-known subject with the curiosity of a beginner. Like revisiting every book that I have on the shelf, right? Just as catnip settles emotions with its refreshing medicine, she sets her feelings aside and communicates her observations and questions clearly. So what do I need to make time for? Learning and putting my emotions to the side for a while and just be the observer of my life. Watch this shit show play out and ask questions. What do I need to learn from this? What do I need to learn from this? What can I learn from this? I really feel like that's going to be my saving grace, allowing myself to detach and be the witness. Detach and climb the mountain and just peek out and watch this Sadie girl do what she needs to do and learn what I can learn from it so that I can reap the rewards of all this incarnation is offering me with all the challenges. My soul is very fucking pleased that I haven't jumped off a building. It really is. It's like, look at her go. She's not giving up. Look at her go. We just love it because we're expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out for sure. We're on our last card now. It's what opportunity should I seize this month? I'm hoping for the death card. What opportunity should I seize this month? So pull yourself one final card for this month ahead tarot spread. What opportunity should I seize this month? What opportunity should I seize this month? There it is. Let me put the deck over here. Before I flip this over, though, I do just want to shout out the person who made this spread, Horrible 0532, HARIBOL 0532. So thank you for this pretty spread with the pink roses. I'm excited. What opportunity should I seize this month? We did not get the death card. We got White Sage with 5 of air. 5 of air. So what opportunity should I seize this month? I don't know. Finally purifying my ass. I assume that's what Sage is telling me. White Sage says, what opportunities should I seize this month? Well, long-held beliefs may not be rooted in reality. So it's saying, honey bear, you're delusional. So just go ahead and seize the opportunity to let go of that. Refuse to go along with the crowd. So as everyone's celebrating Christmas because they've been indoctrinated to do so, maybe I just fucking won't. And believe the threatened, oppressed ones. That's my opportunity this month, you guys. That's how much I have to look forward to. I get to believe the threatened, oppressed ones. I'm going to not do anything anyone else is going to do. And I'm going to know that long-held beliefs may not be rooted in reality. And I'm just, crazy. Okay, that's funny. All right, so this is what opportunity I should seize this month. A spiritual crisis, which is obviously what I'm involved in, challenges long-held beliefs. Though your conscience pulls at you, you are reluctant to let go of your opinions. So rise to the challenge. This month is going to be a challenge, the whole fucking month. Even my opportunity is going to be because of challenges. Rise to the challenge, White Sage says, and accept the truth. Rise to the challenge and accept the truth. White Sage is teaching us to protect what is holy. It rids the air of toxins, but is also a valued medicinal. So what opportunity should I seize this month? Clear the path. Listen to others and make room for healing. Seek a solution that is beneficial to all. So yeah, we're looking at a white sage plant in this pot, but it's well worn on this concrete doorstep. The plant is small but strong. The home is old but well cared for. The basket holds sprigs of the freshly harvested sage. There's several leaves that are wrapped into bundles with red string. The loose leaves will be saved for medicine. Nothing will be wasted. So anyways, not too exciting. Would have been happier with the death card. but maybe death to long-held beliefs that are not rooted in reality. What opportunity should I seize this month? Just clear the fucking path already, because it's just a goddamn mess up in here. Clear the air, clear the path, make room for healing. Rise to the challenge and accept the truth. Well, that's tarot for you. I mean, sometimes I guess it's just good to know. It's good to know where the challenges are everywhere. It's good to know the positive energies. Not really, they're actually negative, but we got to embrace them. We got to negotiate them. We got to make time to do this work. That's going to be our opportunity. The challenges is where it's at, where it is, where it's going to be, and where you're going to launch yourself into the new energy from. It just is what it is, and the cards really did not sugarcoat anything for me today, and I appreciate that. I mean, I'm already delusional enough. I don't really need false positivity at this point. It just is what it is. So anyways, that's the month ahead for me anyways. Hopefully yours isn't going to be as challenging, but if it is, just know that you are most likely strong enough to handle it. So that's what we're gonna do.